Al-Qaeda's latest bid to attack a U.S. jetliner didn't just feature an underwear bomb. It was, officials say, a new and improved model, even more dangerous than this one, which was dangerous enough. That's a mock-up of what Farouk Abdul-Muttalib slipped into his shorts, hoping to bring down his Detroit-bound flight on Christmas 2009. This time the bomb was seized in Yemen in a CIA operation before the bomber even bought a ticket. Good news, but still scary.
But the plot itself indicates that these terrorists keep trying. They keep trying to devise more and more perverse and terrible ways to kill innocent people.
President Obama was briefed last month and told no Americans were ever in danger. The device is thought to be from this master bomb maker, Ibrahim Hassan al-Asiri, who made the first underwear bomb and 2 bombs shipped to America in printer cartridges. But this time the device had no metal, not even in the detonator, so it could have sailed through security at many airports.
I can say with certainty that it would not have been detectable by a metal detector, because there literally are no metal components to it.
True, new high-tech body scanners at some airports might have picked it up, but only if the operator was alert.
Now it would have been in the groin area, and that's when the screeners would have had to take the individual into what we call secondary screening.
Yet a top security chief thinks all this high-tech gadgetry's ineffective overkill. Kip Hawley, who used to head the Transportation Security Administration, argues in a new book what's really needed is flexibility and sharper focus.
Explosives is the preferred method, so I would get away from the old system of looking for sharp objects, free up the checkpoints, let the officers use behavior observation, use moving patrols around in different parts of the airport.
Still, at the nation's airports, travelers are taking the new foiled plot in stride.
I didn't see anything different today than maybe from a week ago or a month ago. Anything different in the security process.
Meantime, we're now learning there's a reason the latest airline plot was foiled at an early stage.
Officials from the U.S. and Yemen are telling us that the suicide bomber that al-Qaeda in Yemen gave this bomb to last month was actually working for the U.S. and Saudi intelligence forces.
And officials say the informant is now safely out of Yemen. Mark Smith, The Associated Press, the White House.
So if you think if we walked away from this, didn't give them money today, it would be worse for us from a security standpoint.
I do. We're building a relationship that just did not exist. I said in our last trip when you were with me that we had a huge trust deficit, in part because the United States had, to be fair, we had helped to create the problem we're now fighting.
How?
Because when the Soviet Union invaded Afghanistan, we had this brilliant idea that we were going to come to Pakistan and create a force of mujahideen, equip them with Stinger missiles and everything else to go after the Soviets inside Afghanistan. And we were successful. The Soviets left Afghanistan, and then we said, great, goodbye, leaving these trained people who were fanatical in Afghanistan and Pakistan, leaving them well armed, creating a mess, frankly, that at the time we didn't really recognize. We were just so happy to see the Soviet Union fall, and we thought, okay, fine, we're okay now. Everything's going to be so much better. Now you look back, the people we're fighting today, we were supporting in the fight against the Soviets.
It's not about agenda. It's not about mobilizing people. It's about dialing for corporate dollars. These two parties have sold the U.S. government and the American people to the highest bidders.